Prudent policy guest Ivan Duque has been selected CEO of Colombia. In almost all votes calculated, Mr. Duque has 54% in his competing Gustavo Petro on 41.8%. The outcome raises questions on the next of a historical but contentious world transactions in Farc mob. Mr. Duque, who is backed by ex-CEO Alvaro Uribe, has told he will major repair the 2016 treaty that gave the mob places in convention. The orthodoxy political economist as well says he will again visit crimes supposedly devoted by the mob for the cruel 5-decade dispute by the government. Mr. Duque is examined as the industry-friendly selection since he wants to cut taxes and increase cash by declining the country. In Prudent Colombia, he's else win for the order. Competing Gustavo Petro put up a nice struggle, and the reality how a leftward-wing applicant got to the other circle was thing Colombia hadn't seen up. The world transactions intended how leftward-wing policy became more than reasonable and not related in abuse love in the history. But in the extended terror of the leftward in the nation one of Mr. Duque was seen as the more secure couple of hands to conduct following more than rather than 50 years of dispute. In his campaigning pledge of change the treaty affected in the Farc mob, there's a lot of ambiguity on which how will indicate for the nation's prospects of length-term world. Voters in the nation were introduced in a absolute selection among Ivan Duque and the left former guerrilla Gustavo Petro. Mr. Petro's campaigning displayed promises on creation a more than equivalent community and enabling human beings include accessing to public health and formation. He as well incorporated to get on policy elites and reallocate earth to the impoverished. But the ex-Bogotá mayoress, who supports the world transactions, recognized destruction on Saturday night.